1010 wins, and you.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. 78 degrees at 7:20 on this Tuesday, August 6th. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb, and here's what's happening. Because what we really need is some rain. Well, no. The flood watch starts this afternoon with showers and heavy storms on the way. A lot of AccuWeather coming up. Debbie isn't done. Tropical storm moving into Georgia and the Carolinas after killing at least 5 people in Florida. U.S. service members reported injured in a missile strike on an airbase in western Iraq. Details still coming in. Reaction and fallout continues after the landmark ruling that Google search engine is an illegal monopoly. A donation celebration in Brooklyn. Goya Foods marking the upcoming Dominican Day parade with a massive contribution. Mets blank the Cardinals in St. Louis 6-0. 10 wins AccuWeather. Cloudy, warm, humid, chance of showers and storms, maybe heavy. The high 86. Winds use time 7:21. Traffic and transit now. Here's Sue Allen.
It's all about the Bronx. We've got problems. Southbound side of the major Deegan Expressway at the Madison Avenue Bridge. You got a crash and it takes out the left lane. Now traffic is very slow, but it is moving. Not moving too fast, and that's on the Cross Bronx Expressway on the eastbound side from the George Washington Bridge all the way to the Whitestone Bridge. With an accident, 2 right lanes are blocked, just bumper to bumper delays. So if you can, what you want to do is take the southbound side of the Harlem River Drive. Take that to 145th Street Bridge. Then you cross over onto the southbound Deegan, which leads you to the Bruckner, and you'll go back onto the Cross Bronx after that crash site. So that's really what you want to do if you can. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. About 30 minutes at the inbound George, Lincoln, and Holland tunnels. The best approach to the George Washington Bridge inbound, though, is going to be from Route 4. Now, let's take it over to Queens. We got some problems. Westbound Jackie Robinson Parkway and Metropolitan Avenue, an accident. The left lane is blocked, and the Belt Parkway slows down westbound with a stall in the left lane just after Cross Bay Boulevard. But good news in Staten Island, eastbound on the expressway. We had a broken down truck at Bradley Avenue. That has been cleared away. And here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three, looking really good on the southern, the northern, and the LIE. Traffic is sponsored by Whole Foods Market. From the Farmer's Dog Traffic Center, fresh human grade dog food delivered right to your door. I'm Sue Aller, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Class is in session at Whole Foods Market. Save now on organic Honeycrisp apples through August 6th. They're kid-adored, parent-approved, and perfect for rounding out a lunchbox. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Ready for the rain? Well, you best get there. A flood watch starts this afternoon with showers and storms on the way. Let's get the latest with AccuWeather meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Well, it won't be as hot today as it was yesterday, but it's still going to be very humid in advance of this cold front. But as that front sags through the area later today, we do expect some showers and heavy thunderstorms through the area. There could be damaging wind gusts with those thunderstorms. The bigger concern overall will be that of flash flooding across the area for this afternoon. With more rain and a thunderstorm tonight, the risk of flooding continues across the area. The front stalls to our south tomorrow, and we get some more showers that linger into Thursday. But then Debbie approaches from the south at the end of the week, and that could mean more heavy rain for parts of the area later Friday or Friday night into a part of Saturday. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg. The details of the forecast coming up in less than 10 minutes on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Now about that flood watch. The City Office of Emergency Management has issued a travel advisory for today and tomorrow on concerns of heavy rainfall and possible flash flooding. Commissioner Zach Iscol tells 1010 Winds.
We're out there, we're clearing catch basins, we're distributing flood barriers to New Yorkers around the city with our partners at DEP. We're doing a ton of messaging and a ton of work, making sure people are, getting the information that they need.
And he says New Yorkers should drive slowly and stay indoors during the rain if they can. Of course, stay with 1010 Winds for the latest AccuWeather updates and all the info you need. We'll get you through. Debbie is far from done. Now a tropical storm, it is moving toward Georgia and the Carolinas after landfall yesterday as a Category 1 hurricane in Florida. At least 5 people are dead. Charleston Mayor William Cogswell is bracing for trouble.
We are anticipating between midnight and 10 a.m. 10 to 12 inches of rainfall.
President Biden's already issued emergency declarations for Florida and South Carolina and is expected to do the same for Georgia. Unclear right now if the storm will be a threat to the East Coast. Police are still looking for answers after a grisly find in Yonkers.
The first report was a fire at the Oak Street Bridge, which is right on the border of Yonkers and Mount Vernon. When the flames were doused, Yonkers police say the first responders realized there was a body in a shopping cart, mostly burned beyond recognition. Yonkers police say it can't be determined if, in fact, the body has been dismembered. How the person died and the person's gender will still have to be determined by the county medical examiner. At this point, no one has been arrested. Carol Dioria, 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM. In Yonkers.
Winds use time 7:25. Well, for the Mets, it was meet and beat the Cardinals in St. Louis. 10 Winds, Mark Renee.
Yeah, Kathleen, the makeup of a game rained out almost 3 months ago was well worth the wait.
Pitch to McNeil. He swings and drills one down the right field line toward the wall. Gone! Right over the wall down the right field line. McNeil's in double digits with his 10th homer, and the Mets have a 6-0 lead in the 6th.
Called by Keith Radd on WCBS, and 6-0 the final as manager Carlos Mendoza saw Sean Manaea pitch 7 innings, giving up just 6 hits with no walks and 10 strikeouts.
What an outing. Now back-to-back, the way he dominated that lineup. Pretty good lineup there. Complete control of the game.
Coming off 11 Ks his last game, and the Mets back within a game and a half of a National League wildcard spot. Mark Renee, 1010 Win Sports on 92.3 FM.
Winds use time 7:26. Now Bloomberg Money Watch. Here's Steve Potusk.
Yum Brands, the owner of fast food giants Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut, and the Habit Burger Grill, has posted weaker than anticipated sales in the latest quarter, Kathleen. That's mirroring trends at major competitors. Sales at restaurants open more than a year fell 1% compared with the average estimate that the gauge would be flat. The deeper than expected declines at KFC and Pizza Hut drove that slump. Delta Airlines says there'll be no flights between JFK International and Tel Aviv through the end of August. Delta is expanding last week's suspension on growing fears of a conflict between Israel and Iran. According to Delta, any customers with tickets on affected flights will be issued a travel waiver. After yesterday's Wall Street sell-off, marking the worst day in 2 years, maybe a bit of a bounce this morning. S&P futures ahead 46 points, NASDAQ up 182, Dow ahead 281. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56. Past every hour. I'm Steve Potusk for 1010 Wins.